Hello and welcome to Gaming Gain and welcome back to the Football Manager server with myself, Muzz, Luke and Stoogie. How are we?
Not bad.
Good, thank you.
Good. So we are halfway through the season. It has just finished. The January transfer window has just finished, and we're just going to go through how our season's been going and kind of what is upcoming. And basically, I have had a very relaxed transfer window for once. I didn't make any signings, which I think honestly might be the first ever transfer window that I've done this. Mainly because I don't have any funds, and the bids that I did get a good bid for Embleton, which was like 7.5 million, but he has been one of my star performers this season, so I didn't want to get rid of him. So it has. I've sold a few players, not a few out on loan, not really that much going on. But in the competition, there is something going on. I'm currently first in the championship, which I did not expect to be in this position at this stage of the season. I would expect to be honestly where Stoogie is, kind of hovering about 8th, being in and out of the playoff places. I've just got a team that likes to score goals. Can't defend that well, to be honest, but just can score a lot of goals. We have Joel, who is the top goal scorer in the league, and just behind him is, well, I say just behind him, is actually 11 goals behind him. We've got Ross Stewart, who is still doing the business for Sunderland, even though he's been kind of moved out wide out of his more regular position. And yeah, it has been going very well. It's the championship, so there's going to be tough results. Where did we finish off? Did me and Stoogie play before? I think it was, yeah, me and Stoogie played. So yeah, we've had some really good results. We beat Leeds home and away, which was great. We got knocked out of the Carabao Cup off of Wolves, which was, I mean, they're a Premier League side. Few notable bad results were Bristol City at home. They beat me 3-2. Ipswich away, we were actually 2-0 up in this game, I believe. Yep, and they just absolutely blew us away. That was a poor result. But they are, honestly, I think, going to be the biggest challengers to myself and Brentford for the automatic promotion. Then we had the World Cup, which obviously meant that the championship game stopped. Luke's Sky Bet League One didn't. Coming down to it, we've got QPR away. That was a poor result. Felt like we could have done better there. It was an 8-minute period that we lost the game in. 9-minute period. It was just a shocking 10 minutes for us. Losing to Blackpool as well, that was a poor result because we were actually very good in that game. Drawn to QPR. QPR have been our bogey team this season. We've not beaten them home or away, so I'm just glad that I don't need to play them again, to be honest. Month of January has been fantastic. Not lost, beat a Premier League team in the FA Cup. Deserved to win the game, probably 5-2, but we just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. Went to penalties, and thankfully my boys stepped up. And going into the next couple of games, there's some big fixtures. There's Newcastle away, which is a huge one, a huge game for Sunderland. That's the next fixture. Me and Stoogie I've got to play this month as well, which will be an interesting game. And yeah, I mean, I'm just happy to be where I am at the minute. It would be, I think, quite disappointing to not be at least in the playoff places. I think we should at a minimum get there, but obviously looking to try and get that automatic promotion spot. First or second, I'll take either or. Get up to the Premier League, back-to-back promotions would be huge. But I'm just here to enjoy the season. Just take one game at a time. So that is me, boys. We'll go to Portsmouth now. Stuji, have you got any transfer business that you want to talk about?
Not really.
Fair
Well,
enough.
I do have one transfer.
Okay.
It's pretty much the same as you was, and not really done much. In a January transfer window, but I do have one signing by the name of Matthew Craig. Bottom of Spurs. Don't know if you're familiar with him, Muzz.
No.
But he's a CDM slash midfielder, ball winning midfielder. That's really it.
Thanks.
In terms of transfers.
Is he a good player, or is he one for the future?
Yeah, he's one of those players that's got 5-star potential. So I'm hoping
Get him some
you know,
get him some game time. They might develop. So go. I mean, obviously you are 8th in the Sky Bet Championship. How are you feeling about that?
Delighted. So I started the season probably expected to finish maybe 14, 15, something like that. Didn't think I'd be challenging for the playoff places, so I'm pretty chuffed that I'm in this position, and the board are chuffed as well. So hopefully I can sneak in at the end of the season and get in the playoff places. That'd be great.
Another playoff for the server. So
yes.
Shall I talk about kind of October onwards? How's your season been going?
October onwards, let's see. I mean, it's been pretty sort of up and down. I go through sort of, good periods and bad periods. October was mixed. A few wins, a few losses. I'm sort of winning the games that I'd probably expect to win, losing the games I'd probably expect to lose. I'd probably say the biggest game for me this season, in terms of importance, was way back in. A minute, I'll try to find it. I can't even see it. Oh, wait, no, I can't see it. I can't find it, mate. So,
what game was it? Tell us about it. I might be able to find it.
So I lost against Cardiff. I believe they beat me 1-0. Although apparently I beat them 1-0.
I was going to say, if you get beat off Cardiff, you're not doing well, because they were on 6 points at that time. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
No, you beat them.
Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty solid.
You've had it
I can't.
since December. You've really had a good run of form. Losing to Ipswich is no, away from home is no. I mean,
that's a tough game.
they smashed me. Blackburn, they're a good team away from home. You've had some. Like Brentford, you were unlucky to lose, draw to Brentford. They scored a late goal. So I think you're set.
Modest, yeah.
Yeah, I think you've had a really good season thus far.
Your expected points as your third. You've been ahead of Muzz for most of the season, apart from the last couple of weeks. So
yeah.
You're really unlucky to be where you are. You're really, really unlucky. You've been brilliant.
My team. It's not like Sunderland's team where he's got 2 players that score for him and that's it. I've actually got.
I don't just have 2 players that score for me.
Well, let's take a look at your team then.
Ben Woodburn's also been popping up. I think he's almost 10 goals. Alanga's scored a few. Alanga's actually scored some very important late winners for me. He's not scored as many in terms of the numbers, but he's scored, I think, at least 2 late winners for me in games. So I do stick to your own team. Focus on yourself.
But see, Stuart, I think the thing for me for your team, right, is that you expected 13 points. You're nowhere you should be. Like, your tactics must have been spot on. It's just your players have let you down. But you're 22nd in the league for salary. You're arguably working on a high-end League One budget, and you're up there fighting for the playoffs. Very impressive for the championship.
Yeah, 125 a week. Whereas top of the league, you've got Crystal Palace who are on like 850k. Sunderland are on 325k, which is 9th, surprisingly. So to come up from the League One to the Championship, and you're straight in at 9th, Muzz. What are your thoughts on that one?
Listen, this isn't just to. This isn't. I know we're focused on Portsmouth now, Stoogie. If you want to talk about, I mean, I'm 9th, and I'm. If you're going off that metric, I'm overperforming as well.
Oh, for sure.
I'm just stressing the fact.
We're both having. I mean, Ipswich as well. Like 3 of us have come up. Ipswich are bloody. Ipswich are the best defence in the league by far. Yeah.
In terms of their wage expenditure, it's impressive.
Well, most of mine is Phil Jones, so let's just get that out of the way. Right, Stoogie, let's get the video back on track. Any more to say on what's coming up in your season?
So I'm hoping to do a bit better in the FA Cup this time around. I've not really got into the
good luck
the latter stages unlike you guys. So I've got Man City next.
Yeah. I mean, it is at home at least. It is at home, so you do have that to look forward to. We've all.
You're going to wish it was at Etihad.
Yeah, we've got to play each other. Any notable? Apart from that, you're just looking to get into the playoffs.
Yes, very much so. I mean, if we make the playoffs, then that'll be a couple extra videos for yourself.
Exactly, and you could be the one to break the curse, the playoff curse that we have in these servers. Right,
that'd be great.
Let's head over to Luke, because I don't want Stoogie to bring up another Sunderland.
I wouldn't mind a wee Sunderland chat again.
I mean, we're 9th in the league for league, so it's not as if we're buying our way to the league. But I think someone,
because when you go from League One to be 9th, it's quite
a jump.
You've been League One for quite a while.
Yeah, no, it is.
And still very impressive.
We go to a team that is pretty much guaranteed to be coming up to the Championship at this point. I think it's safe to say.
Close to it.
It's a ridiculous season that Bolton Wanderers are having under Luke Pye. So talk us through it, Luke. How's it been going?
So I mean, pretty spectacularly. The thing is, last season it was, with the players that I'm able to get with Bolton, it's very much find a system and then try and perfect it. So never knew I found a system this season. I've just found the perfect players to fill each specific role, and it's worked. We're kind of flying. I'm honestly really upset that I've lost the game, because the game we lost, it was one of those XG ones where my XG is huge, their XG is very low. They scored their goal, we didn't.
Yeah, there's a lot of green. There's only one red patch.
Only one red.
Oh,
so
two,
I'm quite. It's
2 because of the Carabao Cup. But
sure, yeah. And I'm sure there will be more reds as the season comes to an end, because if we do end up doing what I want to do, which is finish this season off early with the title and all that stuff, then I will just be playing young players and stuff, so there will probably be more reds. But at the moment we're breaking records left, right, centre. We already have the most clean sheets in a season. I'm going for hopefully most wins. I would love to get most points. I'm probably not going to get a top goal scorer. Ross Stewart has ruined those chances with a ridiculous goal tally. But Danilo Pereira would have to start. He would have to. Cause I don't play Advocate quite a lot, so he would have to start scoring at a pretty ridiculous rate. But he's had a great season. He's been a good signing, Danilo Pereira. Again, just suits my play style really well.
Yeah.
I'm sad that my clean sheet man, Abdoulaye Diallo, I'm probably not going to be able to get him a new contract, because he'll probably fill the work permit. But no, it's been a pretty spectacular season. There's not been any in particular games I'd want to highlight to you.
I mean, it's just all green.
We've just been playing really well.
Yeah, you can't really highlight anything when it's all green. You are in 4 competitions still. Obviously, the league you've got the Papa John's Trophy, you've got the FA Trophy, and then you've got the FA Cup. So you're fighting. Oh wait, no, I misread.
No,
that.
no. I was gonna say I don't know what the fourth one is. I was thinking.
No, well you're in 3, so potentially 3 competitions.
No, it'll be
there.
good.
And if you, as you say, if you wrap up the league title early, you can just focus on them. But pretty
I
outstanding.
would like a couple of a high ticket game in the FA Cup, because the main thing with Bolton, or the one thing I've been focused on, the one consistent theme is trying to get, the financial structure much better, which I have done. We're now 4 million in the green. This window again that we sold a player for about 250,000, and I brought in 2 loans for no wage. So yeah, we're doing really well. Hopefully, if we do get promoted, which the if should be will, and it will be soon. Hopefully,
you will get promoted.
It's just until it's mathematically,
Yeah.
You've got to be cautious. That's the politically correct answer. So, but hopefully, it'll mean we can actually spend, and we won't just be a yo-yo team between the League One and Championship. If we can actually spend a bit of money, because we're on I think my current wage is just over 2 million, which has me down at I think it's 9th or 10th in this league. That's not anywhere near good enough to do well in the Championship. I think Stuart's in 22nd on 7 million, 6 million. So we need to spend.
Yeah, well, it'll be.
Sure.
I mean, it will certainly be interesting to see how the rest of the season unfolds. If the 3 of us, I would love the 3 of us to be in the Championship next season, because that has not happened to us before. But I would also love to get promoted.
I want you to in the Prem. That would be cool, man.
It'd be very cool.
Maybe get a job.
But we shall see how it goes. I mean, a lot to play for all of us. It looks like it's going to be another successful season for all of us. So let us get playing and finish this video off, so we can do another one. So if you want to see more Football Manager content, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, do all that good stuff, and any thoughts, comments, general hosting remarks, leave them below. Thank you very much. Bye bye.